What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I've got an exciting knife for you here tonight. This knife was sent in by Satu Dave. He's been a long time channel supporter for God knows what reason, but we appreciate him. Everybody let Mr. Satu Dave know exactly how much we appreciate him in the comments, please. Thank you for sending this along. I stopped by the Zermeno booth at Blade and I talked to William. I think it was William Zermeno. I may be wrong. It might not have been William. It was somebody at the booth. Very cool, very easy to talk to. Uh, I found out these knives weren't as expensive as I thought they were. Like, when you look at them, you think that's $1,000 knife, and some of them may be. I mean, don't get me wrong. I may have been looking at some base models or whatever. The model that I was looking at, I want to say it was 425 or 450. It was very similar to the knife that you'll see today. This is a tier. If you were an ancient Norse, it would be pronounced Tia. From the best of my knowledge, the ancient Norse Celtic mythology. I mean, like back, like Norse mythology, the Celtic people. I believe when a R was followed by an A or a Y in their vocabulary, it was pronounced with an A instead of an R. I'm not 100% positive about that. That's just something I've heard, learned, or something. Maybe even misinformation. But this is the tier, and the tier was the war, the god of war in ancient Norse mythology, and Dave has done some customization work to this. He did the regrind, probably on the spine as well. I'm assuming most of the tiers that I'm seeing have this finish on the entire blade. It's a great balance knife, man. Excellent action. It's very smooth. It's a Nitro V, and I'm sure they do that because Nitro V it's a great stainless steel. Not necessarily what I would consider super steel, but like it's I believe it's easy to work with. This lock bar, I do have trouble pushing it down, like and disengaging the lock like that. So I'm kind of doing what I used to do with the heater when I had that on long. It's a lot easier to pull up on the lock bar and disengage it. Back here you got 3 standoffs, and you got the one in front of the other 2. Very unique that they've placed those where they've placed those. I mean, like, place them so close together. Like if you look at the screw holes, and this will be the only standoffs on the entire knife. Sorry about the clearing the voice, but the only standoffs on the knife will be right here, and that is really unique to me. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with Odin, Billy, and V, but those are the 3 gods, the brothers. All other gods, including Tyr, branched off from one of those gods. You don't know much about the Billy and V, more than likely because Odin demanded all the attention. Dave took out all the stainless steel hardware. I'm sorry, all the titanium hardware. I believe Zermeno uses titanium screws and all that stuff, and Dave has replaced all those with stainless steel screws. Smart move, and I would say he's also taken off all the blue anodization that came on the knife, and I think it looks smoother and cleaner, and I respect that opinion. Man, Dave, you got a winner here. It's small for you, isn't it? Like, I mean, it's it's probably his backup carry. If I had to say, like, it's probably like he might not carry this one for primary. It's still like in this bruiser category, but it's like 8.6 inches. Line it up with the 9-inch mark back here. Yeah, just barely over 8.5 inches. So what's that in size comparison to a PM2? it's a little longer. What about the dire wear? And this was his knife. I'm gonna change places. I can't decide which tripod I like better. So yeah, I mean, it's about the same size as the dire wear, and it feels a little. We're gonna have to break out some calipers. I think we'll have to break out some calipers. Give me 1 second. Okay, this will be an all-in-one video. I believe. I don't think I'll do an entire series on the knife. I wanna see just kind of the dimensions. We got a 0.6295 on the dire wear, so they call it 6.3, right? What do we have back here? Oh, Dave. All right, 0.58. So it is a little thinner. And let's go with, so that's 1930 seconds. And approximately 15 millimeters or 14 3/4 millimeter. The height of the blade on the dire wear, 42 millimeters. And so it'll be 1.65 inches. At the highest point on the Zermeno, 1.72. I like this knife, man. I like it for a lot of reasons, but like what I really like about it, it's already got me. Like it got me because I'm a firm believer in not letting your right hand know what your left hand's doing, and vice versa. And what I did was I was sitting here flipping the knife, just trying to get a feel for it, and my left hand was just like, it was just wandering around, right? And I flipped it, and this edge that's not sharpened, it like actually broke skin. You know, as I was flipping it open, I accidentally I don't know how I did it, dude, but like this edge that's not sharpened at all broke. I mean, it's not bad. You know, you see a little spot on my thumb. That's where it was more like a blunt. You know, like it was weird. But I think it would be an excellent candidate, man. If this thing was a fixed blade, I would like if it was sheathed. I think it would be a great candidate to have like a nice wide grind here. You know, like say 30 or so degrees, like maybe sharpen on one side like a chisel grind or something like that. You know, for you know, kind of like the Bowie, like sharpened spline. And anyway, if Spyderco made a bruiser, I believe it would be similar to this. Excellent thumb position on the ramp. Feels great in hand. I mean, just feels really good in hand. I'm impressed. I do have this in my radar. It's not immediate. I've got so many other things in the radar. Most of them are fixed blades, and then I'll start hunting out some folders. Like I'm kind of cool with where my folders are. You ever get like that? And like I kind of want to work on the fixed blades. Then I can navigate back toward the folders. But I believe I do want one of these. And I love the finish that he's given it. It almost looks like a bead blast to me in a way, but I'm sure it's some sort of stone wash. It looks like the same wash that Dave does on some of his titanium knives, and he might not have touched that at all. I'm not sure. Like I know most of the blue is probably on this side. It does have like a hinder style over travel. It's got one hell of a detent. That detent ball. I'm doing this one in 4K or ultra high resolution to see if our internet's like 4 times as big as it was, or 4 times. It's supposed to be 4 times as good as it was, to see if there's any difference in the upload, and to see if there's, you know, like used to a ultra high definition video would take me about an hour to upload. Like now, we're supposed to, you know. It should be less. It should be like a third less. But man, no sense in making this video any longer than it was. I don't know if there's anything else to cover. If so, we'll check it out. I guess we can check the weight real quick. There goes our light again. We were preparing to go live tonight, or today. We did go live for a little while. And the audio was horrible, as reported by many. 8.1 ounces. Yeah, great solid weight. Great solid weight, great solid knife. Can't wait. Can't wait to get one of these things in the collection. But definitely not in a hurry either. You know, if it makes any sense. We very much appreciate your time. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the flip side.